Nigga, don't you got 5 now? Why you not playing in the league? So why you not playing in the league? Oh, my stream up if you want to buy that shit. Nah, nigga, I just bought another one for 300. Yeah, my man's was selling his. It was a used one, but my man, nah, I gave it to my nephew. Nigga graduating and shit. Nigga about to he picking in school now. I don't know where he want to go at. He trying he trying to wait for either Davidson or St. Joseph's. I think that's the name of it. He waiting to see if they offer him. Yeah, he got a couple. He got Shippensburg University. What's the shit? Shell, the HBCU. He got Shell. Um, he got East New England is a D3. East New England. What the what the fuck else? Um, what's it? Atticus. Atticus, some shit like that. It's in New York. They offered they offering full rides. Like, but my nephew don't want to go there. That's what we saying. Which one? Atticus. It's all of them sending full rides. Only one he gotta spend some money is Shippensburg. They're covering 90%. My brother got paid 10. That's nigga. That's what we telling him. But he yeah. That's exactly what it is, bro. Like I think he pressed for it because the safety he started with, he going to Cornell. N- Nigga, you sound like us. You saying the same shit we saying, like yo, everybody path not the same, bruh. And the nigga going to Cornell, the coach already told him, you're not starting this year. Your freshman is a red shirt. Like nigga already told him like, yeah, you're gonna be like yo, you're not starting. Nigga Tyreek Hill went to a D2. Like, yo, come on. That's what we trying to tell him. Like, yo, like that D1 shit don't get me wrong. It's don't get me wrong. Like, it's a D1, so it's like it's a great opportunity, but it's not gonna make or break you if you got the talent.
Here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
That's what the fuck we trying to tell them. Like, yo, you got schools giving you full rides, but I ain't gonna lie. That the one I seen East New England, yo, that the whole facility, all that shit was impressive, bro. Like that shit.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
See, look, like I ain't trying to say nothing, but you see what I'm saying? Like.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers.
That's not, nigga. That's bread. Like I'm learning. Like with my nephew shit. Like I'm learning. Like
First here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
you transferred or you just dropped out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This is what we trying to get him.
This taken in at the goal line. And some good
Shippensburg is in North Carolina. Atticus is in New York. Where the fuck? That's the other ones. One's in the other two is in PA. None of them. Yo, he talking about going to Independence. It's a junior college, but it's ranked like the best junior college in the whole country. Nah, they gonna give him a free he gonna get a full scholarship too. But it's a junior college and it's a 1-year college. Yeah, but it's like that to me. I'm like, yo, you putting too much for potential. Like, what if like when you put in the transfer, nobody pick you up? Because that's how, like, I guess that's how it works. Like, you got a team got to pick you up. Like, well, not a team, but a school got to accept your transfer and shit when you put your name in the transfer. Yeah, but what if you go ball out and still nobody get him, and still nobody want him, because they like, oh, that's a junior college. Yeah, a lot of niggas do it, but it's like, but the niggas that do it is like,
and it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10.
nigga, y'all wide receiver did that. Deontay Harris did that because he went to the same school my nephew go to and all that shit in Baltimore.
Season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into? Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of.
But that's what we telling him, like, yo. But I mean, he, like, niggas not trying to press him or nothing, but like, yo.
Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss get us off your back. You can move forward from there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. This defense for the Chiefs, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants. And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game. On play action, Rodgers.
See, that's the thing. He don't want to hear that. He like, and it's like if we tell him that, it's like it sounds like niggas hating, but it's like I'm not trying to hate. It's like, yo, like at the end of the day, like you my nephew. I want you to make the best decision for you.
Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
See, like, we know he cold, but like, what fucked him up is, you know, everybody lost their junior year, like, because of the COVID. So he lost his junior year, so like niggas ain't play their junior year. And now this was the senior year just now. His he had 1 pick, 3 forced fumbles, fucking hold on, cause I'm trying to remember offhand. I got the actual numbers. This the one that got him. He had like 40 tackles at a corner, so that was crazy.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the
Yeah.
midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're
So,
near the top of the
like, the only, like, his team got fucked, Joe, because of all this shit. So on defense, they only have five seniors. Everybody else was underclass. Offense was starting nothing but underclassmen.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
He's trying to set up that play. I see what he's doing.
On the move on first down. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Yeah. But the thing, like he done worked out at Maryland. He went to Maryland, worked out with the coaches out there. All of them said the same shit. They fuck with him. But I mean, if you can get, like, 'cause they big teams, you can get, like, not trying to shit on them, but you can get way better talent. Yeah, that's what we telling him. Like, yo, like, you want to sit? Like, that's gonna hurt more than anything, having to sit.
There were plenty of those situations, because now you can unleash your pass rushers. And if you can get that going, get him pressured in the pocket, get him on the move, use those 7 behind him to cover, that's how you can play Patrick Mahomes.
Nigga, the 2 of the schools already told him. 2 of the D2 schools, they like, yo, we probably have you sit your freshman year because we want you to bulk up. That's D2. So what the fuck you think a D1 gonna say?
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The escapability in evidence there. Is that one good for 50?
He gonna take, like, I'm telling you, like, he gonna end up taking his talents across. He gonna go to that Kansas school. That's what it's looking like. He gonna end up doing, is going to that Kansas school.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
What you mean, like telling him not to go there?
It's a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Nah, they are telling him to take the office that he got on table now. But only one, but he ain't even do the visit or nothing. They was trying to get him to come in for a visit, all that shit. He ain't even want to come in. Towson, but he don't want to go there at all. But it was crazy. Towson the D1. But he don't even want to go there. He don't want to take the visit or nothing.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Nah, I don't know. I know what you're talking about. You talking about the show? I keep saying I'm gonna watch that shit.
Ready to get their next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And That's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From the 27, Rodgers. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This complete to Lockett. A gain of 6 there on first. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Say what?
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
Intercepted. Picked off by Ron Thornton.
Fuck! I hit the wrong button. He was wide open, too.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted...
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for
Yeah.
Hill. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position.
I got your brother, old team.
17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Now Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do in play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
It's caught inside the 25. And this will set them up nicely deep down at KC territory.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Throwing now is Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A first update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. And the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, it's Haskins. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force him into
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Fuck. Good turnaround.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Adrian Amos with a pick. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Slide for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Oh, and that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Taken in at the 22. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
I'm fucking A-Rod up.
Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Mahomes now to throw. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he's brought down. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
His 7th rushing touchdown, 11th overall.
And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll roll him out right.
That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
68 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runner.
Touchdown, Packers!
Aaron Jones,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Dancing to his... And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On second and a long way to go. Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Prime time, baby.
It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will swell by 1 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Now a swing pass, it's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. The tackler...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. Finding room to the 20. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary this time. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit... Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Dean Lowry in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now Mahomes.
Catch it.
Inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. This is taken at the 23. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Rodgers throwing here. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Now Haskins, a pop pass to his wideout.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.